Just for whoever's told it wouldn't be none. For the ones who fell in love with street money. For the love of the paper that keeps some. Who can't help but chase it, they just keep running. Heart full of hatred, they gon' keep gunning. Type to run through your shit and don't leave nothing. Or don't ever act like you don't need nothing. Then be quick to bite the hand that feed you something. Cause you never know when you gon' need some. Pressure get applied on the
What's going on, guys, man? Welcome back to another episode of the For the Win podcast. Tonight, I'm your host, D. Harley, and I got my co-host with me. We got Blanc, Palmer, and we got Heavy. Once again, man, we want to welcome y'all back to another episode. And crazy week this week, man. It's been 2 weeks. We have the 2024 Paris Olympics being held in Paris, France, and we're gonna start it off. We're gonna start it off with a hot topic. Sha'Carri Richardson. It's been reported that her and one of the key members of the women's track team of Jamaica, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, had some discrepancy this week. Preparing for their 100-meter final. Did you guys get any updates? Did y'all see anything about it in the media? And I want to know what's y'all take on what was going on.
I think they was just unprepared for the whole Olympics thing. Since 4 years ago, you were gonna host it. I just think they were just unprepared, down to the living situations in the little village or whatever they were staying in. Cause apparently they came through that gate the day before, and
right, to do training. Yeah.
Now, when we're running the event, that this is basically the two stars of the show. Basically, of the event, you telling us we gotta take a whole walk, and that's like an hour walk.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I'm confused on where was the switch up and why was it that they didn't let them two specifically?
It was basically they basically changed it last minute. That's what they told them.
Yeah. So for our listeners who don't know what we're talking about exactly, so Sha'Carri Richardson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, two of the hot commodities when it comes to women's track and field. The night before, I guess the Olympic Committee, they changed rules and stuff about where the athletes were to enter at, and with them two, not staying in the Olympic Village, they didn't have no idea, what the rule changes were and stuff like that. So when they got there, they were caught off guard and was told that y'all got to take an hour walk, all the way down to the other gate in order to get in. When the gate they actually came to first was, where everybody was warming up at and getting prepared for the race. So Shelly-Ann Fraser, Shelly-Ann, she pulled out because she was saying that, taking an hour hike all the way down there and then having to walk basically an hour back to where everybody was warming up at was gonna be a hindrance to her performance. My take on it is, man, they already at the gate.
Yeah,
they already at the gate. So why are you making it, more of an issue, for two athletes who bringing the money in for this race? Why are you making it such a big? Why are you making it such a big deal for them and making them having to go all the way down, to another gate in order to get back in, for them to have to make another hour walk back down? So I mean, you basically let a whole country down, because you forced somebody to pull out, who felt like they weren't going to be, rightfully prepared for the race.
And this is most likely her last Olympic.
I didn't see her. Because if I'm not mistaken, she also ran the 200. I didn't see her run the 200 at all either.
She didn't run. Yeah, she didn't run anything. No, I lied.
The 4x1.
She didn't run no qualifiers.
Yeah, the 4x1.
Yeah,
well, she did the qualifiers, but
she just ran the 4x1 and that's it. I mean,
goal.
But everybody wanted to see the 100 meters. Everybody was waiting her or Sha'Carri, who's the fastest in the world, and
Sha'Carri did she did us a service. She still raced.
Yeah.
Even though she, a lot of people felt as though, her having to take that hour hike down that, whatever they had to go down, was a hindrance to her race, and I mean,
I think it was because I was like, dang, she looks slow.
Them legs have.
Yeah, dang, she looks slow.
No, long hike definitely killed her legs, bro. I think that's unprofessional by Paris itself. You can't be treating the world's best athletes like this. You gotta be more prepared than that, man. That's terrible on their part.
Right. And was this the same day that they ran 100 for the gold? or for the medals?
Yeah, this was the final. How do you
Yeah.
make a change the night before the final?
Right.
And don't tell nobody.
That's weird. That seems scripted. It seemed
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
sneaky
Let's
stuff
get these
going
two out
on.
of here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Still
Word.
get silver though.
A lot
Yeah.
of stuff going on around now.
But the girl who won the girl who won gold, they were saying all week that she looked really good. You know, she was getting out of blocks powerful. She was looking good. You know, she looked good in the prelims and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm not taking it away from her. You know what I'm saying? She came, she showed up.
It was old girl from St. Lucia
Yeah.
Mhm.
for the 100.
Yeah, she came and she showed up, and you know, she did her part. You know, you can't take the gold from her now. You know, Sha'Carri was able to, you know, get silver. You know, which is still a great accomplishment.
Yep.
Yeah.
First Olympic medal.
Yeah.
And for her to be 5'1" and running like that is absolutely insane. Because there's like women like Gabby Thomas that are like 6 foot, like that are like real, like got a
She be
big ass
striding,
stride. She got that
Yeah.
stride.
Striding, boy.
And Sha'Carri, like for her to be that fast and that short is actually crazy. I know they got the gold in the 4x1, right?
And the 4x1. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the gold in the 4x1.
Thanks to Gabby Thomas and Sha'Carri Richardson. Thanks to them.
But they
being
handoffs be bad.
Oh,
Like, it'd be iffy.
Little shaky.
Called them out.
Yeah.
He said it needs to be from the top. It's not on the athletes. It's something to
Right.
do with the coaches.
Right.
I think like these lanes, like they make you think you losing. Like until like you get to that last 100, it makes you feel like you losing. So I think it's like a lot of being anxious.
But I didn't know
right
until when I was watching it till after the race with the men that they were just showing like every year at the Olympics, like this has been a thing every single time.
Well, handoffs?
Handoffs.
Oh,
it was bad.
Yeah.
It was
bad
bad.
handoffs every single year.
But you got to think about it. Like they don't train together until what
But that's why
But
they was
Olympics.
like,
don't they run a worlds? They run a worlds every year though. I thought.
Yeah, but you got that. Like, I mean, you got a few weeks that you do this together. People get, you know, some people getting faster.
I
you
mean,
know, and
then that too. But I mean, come on now, it's 4 years away. Now I'm gonna tell you, take that whole year. They know who's competing. Like,
but they still gotta train for the individual events though too. That's the thing about it. Training for the individual events, people getting faster each year. You know what I'm saying? The way we hand off last year can't be the same way we hand off this year, or they might make changes. You know, this year he might run the anchor, this year he might run the second because now we feel like this person faster. So
but
I mean,
it has to be the coaching though, because when you look at other countries and how they execute their handoffs, like it's like they're slower than us, but their handoffs are cleaner. And if we can get our handoffs cleaner, we sweep the house next Olympics, like, especially with the men.
In the 100, it shouldn't even been close.
Right.
It shouldn't even have to come down to that last leg. It shouldn't even have to come down to that straightaway.
Right.
Like we should have been had the lead. But
and I don't know if y'all saw the goal race for the women's 4x4 where they have time to actually, you know, they hand it off, run around the whole lap. They have time to hand it off. They won by like 20-30 meters. It wasn't like we stopped watching USA in the front. They were that far ahead. We were just watching second and third place, see who got that, because it was just because they had time to hand it off. And if they can do that in the 4x1s, men and women, it would be.
But if y'all close. That race is so fast. Everything happens so fast, and especially like on the anchor leg. When you feel like you're losing and you only got 100 meters to run, and you see like the lane in front of you, like obviously because lane 5 gonna be ahead of lane 4 a little bit, but when you see like the person in lane 5 getting that baton and they taking off and you ain't got the baton yet, a lot of people take off, you know, too early,
right?
And you know they don't use their better judgment in their training. They take off early, and then now instead of having a clean handoff, you know, people grabbing it with their fingertips and stuff like that. So I mean, I understand it because the race is so fast. Unlike the 4x4 or something like, it's so fast. Like it has to be clean, it has to be technical, and any little mess up, any little hiccup, the race is over.
I think we were like third to get a baton on that 4x1 women's, and Sha'Carri hawked them down. I think it was like Australia and whoever else in front, and Sha'Carri hawked them down in that last 100.
because Gabby Thomas got us back in there. She got us back in there. You know, they did their jobs. But
that stride is crazy on Gabby Thomas. Her and old girl Laroni
Sydney
Sydney McLaughlin. McLaughlin.
Yeah. The one who do the hurdles, man. Hurdles,
yeah.
Whew. Them boys
said
her hurdle time is faster than somebody regular 400.
Right.
I said, what? That is crazy.
Yeah. She was on that 4x400 team with Gabby Thomas. Boys beat them by like 30 meters. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I think they beat them with about 50 meters or something like that.
It was ridiculous. Like they panned out the camera, like it was like they panned out the camera when she hit that backside 100. They panned it out and like you couldn't see it was. I was like, damn. Does the Olympics make y'all feel like real patriotic? Like, I feel like this is the only time I ever feel like, yeah, go America.
Everybody's together.
Like, right. I feel like unity.
You know, the crazy thing about it is though, like for me, like I don't think I really care who win more so than I care about it being like entertaining. Like today. I would have like the game today. I would have rather like not see US blow them out versus the game be close. Like I want the US to win, but I want it to be close and competitive. Like
you just want to be entertained.
I want controversy.
Like you know.
I mean that's cool, but I want dominance.
Right. We the best country. I want to win every time.
I want to put people down. Put them down.
And that's how you start wars. Because people pride. People just want to just step on somebody when they down.
Oh yeah, them Americans, they think they all listen that. Yeah, we got something for them.
Now when American go over there to just vacation, then it's get them. Then it's get them. You know, but you know the real back end though. You know, I was proud of Sha'Carri. You know, she bounced back. The 4x1 team bounced back, and they put on a dominant show. You know, to get gold for the 4x1. So, moving on though, let's hit the USA basketball. We're possibly looking at an end of an era. You know, the last time we may see LeBron ever touch Olympic soil in regards to playing for Team USA. How do y'all feel the USA team is going to look post LeBron? And with this being LeBron's last possible Olympic run, how do y'all think he panned out, and how do y'all think the team bounced back and was able to collaborate and get this gold?
First and foremost, like what we just witnessed this Olympics with KD, Braun, and Steph, like we'll never see that again. So I hope all the fans out there, the basketball heads, like I hope y'all appreciated that because we will never see that kind of basketball again. Like that was
ever.
Right.
Ever. Like 40 years old, like he arguably said again, like, nah, I'm still the guy. I'm still the best player in the league. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, when they play Serbia for that second go round, Jokic was putting it on them, boy. But man, like that comeback, like you said, like it's something about during the Olympics, like you're like being more patriotic, like that don't have me like intense. Like I was really locked in, like yo, like we gotta win this joint. Like we losing, that's crazy. But now LeBron came out, showed up and showed out. Like I give him the MVP throughout the whole thing because he was the most consistent player throughout the whole expedition and qualifying round. So it's like, hey, hats off to the greatest of all time, in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. I'll never see it again. It's gonna be sad that this is his last go round for real, like the last dance. But hey, I enjoyed it, man.
My popular opinion says that Bron runs it back in 2028 for the last time. Just only because it's in the United States. Imagine putting and it's in LA. Imagine putting a team together and losing on your own soil. You basically telling every country, come on and invade us. We can't win in basketball. So come on.
He's gonna be 44. He's gonna be 44, man.
Bron say that's not happening.
He's gonna be 44.
You saying that like he like he declined.
It won't have. It won't
Who's he
happen
gonna have though?
because
Who's he
Curry's
gonna
not
have?
playing in another one.
He gonna have him, Ant, Tatum, Bam.
But y'all making it sound like it's not. This not really a toll on the body. Like y'all think the Olympics is a big toll on the body?
Yeah, because you think about it, they're playing the Olympics now. They just play for gold, and it's August, bro. Like the NBA season starts at the end of October. They have to go straight into training camp next 2 weeks. Preseason is right there, like, bro.
So they're ready to go.
You know
I
what?
think that gives them an advantage, honestly.
I can agree with you. The only way I see that happening is if LeBron retires in 2 years and he has that year to just sit and just not do anything.
And makes a comeback.
And he has that itch and he's like, all right, let me join the Olympic team. Because like anybody can join you don't have to be in the NBA to join the Olympic team.
That's another question. Do you
I think that's our criteria though. We want active players.
Yeah.
But that's LeBron.
He's not gonna what he's already won what? He got 3 medals, right?
Yeah, he got 3.
Yeah, 3.
I think when he said he's done, he's gonna be done. Like, that's it.
Done.
Now, do y'all think his decision will depend on how they perform at FIBA?
No, it's not.
No,
like,
he's done. He's done what he has to do. Like Curry said, this is the only thing that he needed.
Yeah, but if he's saying that in regards to solidifying his NBA career or his career?
I think his NBA career, because next time go around, I don't think Curry's gonna he might not even be in the league next go around.
He can be 41. But
the Olympics has nothing to really do with your NBA career. It's literally like completely polar opposites. You know, Durant has 4 gold medals. That has nothing to do with his career, like his NBA career.
Like James said, like the criteria of the USA basketball, you have to be an active NBA player. So that's why it sticks to their career.
Excuse my language though. You think Steve Kerr got the balls to tell Steph you can't play, or Bron you can't play? You think Grant Hill?
I don't think they want to.
You think Grant Hill?
They don't care.
You know the scrutiny they would get if we lost,
bro. Nobody. If we lost,
on our own.
I'm not even mad when we lose because I'm not even liking how this NBA is going to look without them.
On your own soil.
Look who we got. Look who we're going to have on the team, bro. This is going to be the last year that Wemby's not the best player in the Olympics. He gave them a good 20-piece today,
bro.
And like they said, Wemby said he's scared. He's scared for them because he's just going to get better.
Man, like Bron said today, it's like, what do you name this team? Y'all got the Redeem Team, the Dream Team. What's the name of this team? The Avengers. This is over with.
That's it. One and done.
This is over with. Like, we're never getting that combination of Bron, Steph, and KD ever again. It's over with.
Do y'all think KD play again?
No, man. He old.
I don't think he plays.
He'd be like 40.
Even though he hinted at, like, I'm not leaving it out, but man, by the time he might. He loves basketball.
I think you may get him. I think you may get AD.
Him and AD.
Yeah. AD only what, 27? Or no, he's 30. He's 30.
Because who's left? You might get KD. You might get AD. You might. So
and B say he not playing for us next time.
So wait. So the next question in regards to the same topic. Who's left that's bona fide to play, and who's the additions, the possible additions?
I think everybody that's on the team now that's in their younger stage of their career, you bring them back easily. Like, you bring back Anthony Edwards, you bring back a Devin Booker, you bring back a Tyrese, you bring back a Jaden Tatum if he chooses to come back.
And Bam.
Those Bam and Bam, like those 5 right there, you automatically bring them back because they already been in the system, they're already a part of it. Now for everybody else, I don't know, like Derek White, I don't
try out.
I feel like a tryout is probably going to happen due to the scrutiny of people getting chosen over this person and that person. Like, so they might go back to a tryout thing, but if I'm Grant Hill and the committee of USA Basketball. Like those 5 names I said just now, like they are automatically got an invite. Everybody else try out.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So we
Right.
got you. So we're saying that Braun is not coming back. KD's on the fence. Steph is done. That's two. That's two. Who the other one? Just Steph and Braun is automatic donezo.
Yeah, they're done. They're done.
Yeah, they're definitely done because they're in their later 30s. Like they're done. Kevin is in his later 30s too, but we'll see how his body holds up by time.
Well, he got 4.
He got 4.
And he's the all-time leading scorer. And so I mean, what more does he actually really have to prove?
Right.
As far as the fever of it, no, he has nothing else to prove. Like that's what it is.
Okay.
You can arguably say that he is Mr. USA Basketball.
Okay. So watching the game today, we had the USA versus France. And we're gonna shift gears real quick, and we're gonna talk, Olympic top performers and top performances. And I know the cliche one would be, Steph Curry today. Let's hit that real quick. How do y'all think they fared out today? And I feel as though today is the Olympic team that we've been waiting for, even through the exhibition matches. Like, how do y'all feel they fared today? And what do y'all got to say about the game today?
Honestly, I don't know if they win this without Steph. 9 3-pointers made throughout the whole game. He started out 0-3, but 9 3-pointers that ended with Steph, leading scorer, 26 points, 27 points, whatever it was. I don't think Team USA makes it this far without Steph. In the last 2 games, he had 60 points in total.
60.
Yeah.
60 points in total.
And
that's kind of why I'm thinking just to call back real quick about the future Olympic teams with all these young stars. Like, don't sleep on Canada with Shea and Josh Giddey and all them boys and Dylan Brooks, and you got Serbia with Jokic and whatnot. Team USA's reign, it looks like it's starting to come to an end.
Well, like I told you, I think France was going to be their biggest I think Serbia was their actual biggest competition, but I actually felt like France was going to be the team that they were going to see. Right.
And to see KD, Braun, Steph, it be somewhat close throughout the duration of the game. And there were points in the game where I'm like, hold on now, is France about to win? When old boy dunked on Braun, Yabusele, when he dunked on Braun, I was like, hold on now. And then the coach pumping up the crowd.
The confidence was crazy.
I was like, hold on now. They starting to go on a little run. I think it was around the third quarter, they started going on that run. And I had to sit up real quick because they're only down by 6. And I was like, oh shoot. But yeah, I don't know if we win that today if Steph didn't go crazy in that fourth quarter.
Man, the turnovers was crazy in that third quarter.
17 turnovers in total.
The turnovers was crazy. The dunk definitely gave them a lot of momentum. I ain't gonna lie to you. If they didn't miss those free throws, as many free throws as they missed, it would have been a closer game. I was in here saying bro, just don't lose by 10, and they ended up losing by 11.
Right.
So like I said, shoot. With Wemby saying, I'm scared for y'all. I'm only gonna get better, and there's gonna be no more Braun, no more Steph. He had
an easy. Did y'all see the move he put on Joel Embiid at the top of the key early in the game and just took it?
Oh,
to
that
rack?
little yeah.
Yes, it's who's gonna stop that the next 4 years? Who's gonna stop that?
He definitely has to get in the lab though. He had a couple bonehead mistakes and turnovers today.
Yeah,
he gotta get in the lab.
But he has to do more for that team though. And I do also believe France, they coach cost them the game too because he wasn't playing his best players. Like Batum.
Oh, he left the NBA too long.
In the NBA world, we not rocking with Batum. But to that team, Batum should have been playing because they played better with him in the lineup down the stretch. I don't know why he was sitting him or whatever the case may be, but I'm with LeBlanc with the Curry thing. I think without Curry these past 2 games, we lose.
Well, without him, yeah, we don't win these past 2 games. Even though I feel like today's game, like I feel like we were still in control, even though they went on those runs. It was still like a control thing that we had. They put it down to 6. We'll put it back up to 10 or 12. They'll bring it back down, and then we just kept on applying pressure to it. So, but now the Serbia, like without Steph and Bron, mainly Steph, but Bron did his thing too. But yeah, mainly Steph. Like Steph showed up, like and Edwards said, like he just showed up 3 days ago.
Shout out to Devin Booker though. He played a real good role in this team, I think. As much as I hate to say it, but shout out to Devin Booker. He did a good job. Like, you know, it wasn't his typical role, but like he played his role real well.
He was solid. He was solid. You know, and I didn't know that they didn't do, I guess, game MVP, but Steph was definitely like the final, you know, the game MVP.
If it was up to me, I was giving Steph Finals MVP. Well, Olympics MVP or whatever they
Olympics
do.
MVP. That's what I mean. But I get what Palmer said earlier, bro.
Them 2 games, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm giving it to him, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm giving it to him.
I was like, man, these last 2 games and the biggest games and the games where we actually were down and had to come back, and he literally just took over.
But
and that shot,
I think they just
that
gave it to
shot
LeBron.
today,
that double team shot.
Oh, crazy!
Bro,
I went crazy at work when I saw that. I went
Yeah.
crazy at work, dog.
He saw
boy,
red.
ain't no way, boy.
He saw red. He saw OKC. I'm telling you.
He saw OKC.
He saw.
I don't think nobody's performance will change my mind with giving Bron MVP. I think they did the right thing with giving him the whole MVP for the whole thing, but I don't know, man. Like Bron was on one the whole Olympic, the whole way.
See and they said something today. Bron would always start the game out like hot, and then just kind of coast throughout the game. And you know he kind of did that today. But I mean, you had Steph, you know, who caught fire late, so I mean, you really ain't had to do much. But Bron had these games where he started off hot, like this could easily be a 40-point Bron night. You know,
and then also you got to look at the context of the game, though. I mean, it kind of cooled down because they went to I think they went to like a 2-3 zone today towards the end of the game in that fourth quarter, like so. That kind of slows the game down completely, like, and that's forces people to be a more jump shooter. And you know, he can do it, but that's not his comfort. Like, that's not what he's going to. So
right.
I think that kind of carried the Steph and KD play. So down the stretch, they was hitting down a lot of big shots. But nah, man, shout to USA basketball, B.
But let's stay there. You know, outside of USA basketball, let's talk about, you know, any other top performances from the Olympics. You know, anyone that y'all, you know, like individually, you know, individuals, teams, you know, y'all got any performances that y'all like the most that grab y'all attention outside of USA basketball?
Shoot, I would say on a basis of pure dominance, Katie Ledecky. She's the swimmer for us. She does the she does a bunch of events, but one of her gold medals she won. It was like she won by like 20 seconds. She swam was at the end of the pool waiting for them boys to come. But I think she has the most gold medals by a woman, or most medals by a woman. She has 14 medals, 9 of them are gold. And she's just, and then they showed like a little graphic on ESPN of like the world record for whatever event it was running. In the top 20 spots, it was all her. It was just all her. So she just kept breaking her record and stuff like that. Yeah. So I think Katie Ledecky, she probably like my like Olympic MVP, just based off of dominance in her sport.
Bang on. I'm going with the Sydney McLaughlin girl.
McLaughlin LeBron.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy. She's only like, she done broke the world record 6 times.
6 times.
And she's
That's
just at the point she's just breaking her record. That's the crazy thing about it.
Right.
Every time she breaks a record, it's her record she's breaking. And I think if you're looking at just the track and field, like point at everything with everybody, I think she just had the most impressive performance. Like that's not known. Like she's breaking her records every year, and I think she wanted to run something. I think she was like a couple seconds off on really running what she wanted to run, but I think she's gonna break another record next year. Well, not next year, but the next Olympics.
I wonder how old she'll be. I wonder how old she'll be when she
She like 28.
She's 20 something now. She
like
started
27,
doing
28.
it when she was 16.
16.
So she's been doing this, but yeah, that's what I enjoyed watching the most.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I don't think. For me, the most dominating, and dominating, like performance has to be the guy from Cuba? Like imagine being the best at your sport for 20 years straight.
Would have been
The wrestler. Imagine being the best at your sport. I mean, you can say can y'all say Braun? But I mean, 20 years straight, like you go to 5 Olympics and you win gold every single time.
So he the Braun of wrestling.
It's crazy, like
low weight class, yeah.
You don't know nothing about losing. Like you have no blemish.
That's crazy.
You have no blemish. You come to the Olympics like KD winning 4 golds is remarkable. Not you won 5. Like you won since what? What was that? His first one would have been what?
He has to be like 16.
2004.
Yeah, something like that.
2004.
That's crazy. But if I had to really choose one, I think the most impactful for me would definitely be Quincy Wilson. Like, imagine going back to school with a gold medal. What is it like?
The 16-year-old dude.
Like a gold medal, bro?
I'm flexing on them boys.
Like 16 years old with a gold medal. Like,
that's crazy.
What can you? Me? Oh, that could have been me. I've been flexing. You couldn't tell me shit.
Oh, I'd go back to school. Them boys would have been glazing me.
Man, you couldn't tell me a goddamn thing, man. Teacher, shut up. You can't tell me nothing. Like my last race, I made more than you your whole year. My last race.
I don't need this.
you need this more than me. But I mean, I'm not gonna be that arrogant. But I definitely do like his humbleness and the ceiling. I mean, I don't think there is a ceiling for him. It's only 16 years old. Yeah. Winning gold. Even though it was a team effort, you still won gold. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him. Shout out to that team, that squad that was able to capture gold, and that's my top impactful performer.
I believe for mine, I mean, I gotta go with Simone Biles.
Oh yeah.
That's just me because like she competed in 4 events and 1 gold for 3 of them and 1 silver. But the women's artistic individual one, that was beautiful by her. But I just give her an extra nod because of like what she went through a few years ago, how the country was scrutinizing her for a decision to drop out due to her mental health and stuff like that. And for her to come back and bounce back like this and be dominant, like, it's a testimony, really. For all the support she's got and stuff like that. But she's been dominant, and watching her this Olympics, like, it's been an honor, it's been a treat. So, great dominance by that.
She definitely put on the show. She definitely put on a show. Like, you have a move named after you that nobody else can do. A whole move.
That's crazy.
Name the Simone Biles.
She's the GOAT.
Crazy.
She's the GOAT.
Best to ever do it.
And it's crazy because everybody who's competing, they look up to her.
Yep.
Like they were showing a video. It was somebody from another country. Like they was just staring at her, like basically like a little kid was to see LeBron James, like just staring at her, like, oh man, like I'm standing next to Simone Biles. But yeah, she's the GOAT, and I do think there's people. I think a lot of people don't want to see her being the GOAT, and I just feel that way. Even with the judges docked her because she didn't salute them.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Yeah. They said it's the rules, but come on, like I don't know if y'all saw that video and she gave them like a stink face, like yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of people that don't want her being the face
just
of
hating.
gymnastics.
Just hating.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's pure hate. And like, bro, like when she dropped out last Olympics, like that, Americans got disgusting.
Oh, they wanted that to be the end of her.
Oh yeah, like
they wanted that to be the end of her.
It got disgusting. So like I said, like that's why I chose her, because her to come back and really dominate throughout this whole thing. Held her head high, and she talked her talk, and I like stuff like that.
Having nothing more to prove, do y'all think she's done?
I think so.
No, she's still young, man. She's still young.
Oh no, for sure. She how she's talking, like she doesn't have nothing else to prove. I don't think nobody will ever catch her. And like the other girl, who won gold, and they was bowing down to her.
Oh, the Brazilian girl.
He co-signed her saying she's up next. Like she's the next best thing, basically.
Yeah, that's
because I think she took because that girl came from her country to train with her for the Olympics. So I mean,
but is that gonna light a fire under her and be like, all right, there's somebody that can challenge me now?
I think she's too far ahead.
I don't think so. I mean, she's older now though. I mean, she's about to push 30 soon, or maybe in her 30s or whatever. So I mean, you can't do it forever.
She's around our age. I think she.
Yeah. Well, we about to be 30.
She's around our age. She's gonna be pushing. She's gonna be 30 something by the time the next
Olympic.
Yeah, I mean.
Sure. Or by the time next Olympics catch us, we gonna be 30.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, I guess it's up to her. She wants to go through that training and do all that all over again. She doesn't have nothing to prove. Everybody knows she's the GOAT.
Solidified.
Okay. So talking about GOATs, we talked about, Braun. We talked about Simone Biles. This may be the end of an era for another GOAT. Michael Phelps. I think he had his last race. He told his guy, like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think, his legacy is? Like, you think he goes down as the greatest USA Olympian, or now with Simone having the Olympics she had, these past couple of these weeks, do y'all think she overstepped? Do you think she's in more of a light more than Michael now, or you Phelps still hold that ring?
I think Michael. I think his name was just tarnished after whatever he was taking or whatever. He got in trouble with that.
He was smoking weed.
So I mean,
his weed. It wasn't like no performance enhancing stuff.
Didn't he get in trouble for performance enhancement? It wasn't just weed.
From my understanding, I thought it was weed too.
Yeah, he got in trouble for weed.
Was it just weed?
He was smoking weed. Yeah.
Okay, but I just think whatever happened, I think that tarnished his name. I mean, to the Olympic world, I mean, I guess they take that stuff serious. Like, look what they did with Sha'Carri Richardson. I mean, she couldn't compete. Yeah, she couldn't compete because she smoked weed.
Insane. That's crazy.
Like it was giving her superpowers or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like in that part of the sports world with the Olympics and stuff, I feel like once you get that stain on your name, it's very hard to get it off you. Like it's
Yeah.
very hard to get it off you. That's how I feel.
Right.
Even with Sha'Carri, she had to prove to the world, like, I'm the fastest person in the world. Even after all that, like,
Facts.
Right.
she had to prove that, like, I guess in that part of the sports world, I feel like, yeah, one stain could really mess up your reputation in the game or whatever. So
Yeah, cause what's buddy name?Ance Armstrong? He ain't never got his back.
that's what I'm saying.
He ain't never
Oh
got
yeah,
his
he been
back.
roiding though.
He
He
been-
had like
The only
Bro,
bicycle person I know, like,
They took his name through the
that's
ringer,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Once you get that stain on you, bro, you gotta work so hard getting that name back. Now, Michael Phelps, to Americans, we love him. I just feel like everybody love him. But we talking about the whole world. Once you get that stain on you, people already don't like Americans.
I guess my real question for y'all is, Michael Phelps, Simone Biles, have they implemented themselves on the Mount Rushmore
Yes.
for Olympics?
yeah, definitely. Michael Phelps got 23 gold medals. He been solidifying that after 10 gold medals.
Is it Braun or KD?
If you're going off just the Olympics, I'm gonna give it to KD because he has the record for most points and most medals. So, like I said, he is Mr. USA basketball in my opinion.
Right.
How many people on Mount Rushmore? 5, right?
4.
So you got so y'all saying KD, Simone Biles, Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt?
Oh yeah.
He's not American though.
I wouldn't put, if we doing that.
Are we doing
Just
American?
Olympics, though, just Olympics.
Basketball comes nowhere close to Mount Rushmore for that.
Right.
True.
Well, basketball you can only get one. You can only get one gold. So
that's what. But I feel like it's not impressive as in other sports when they're running like
individual.
I feel like
individual sports.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like you get on that beam, you get on that track.
Yeah.
In that
all eyes on you, bro.
Definitely, Usain Bolt is like number 2.
Can't rely on nobody else.
Can't rely on nobody else helping you one step on that
just
floor.
Yourself. Just your training and yourself.
Imagine training 4 years for 9 seconds.
Crazy.
Hey.
Shout out Noah Lyles too. Fastest man on earth.
Boo.
Why I like him. Man.
COVID test was fake. The COVID test was fake.
Listen, I like I like Noah Lyles because he talks shit. He talks crazy shit, but he backs it up, and that is what I like the most about it.
I was rocking with him until after he lost the race. He wanted to fall on the ground, couldn't breathe.
he looked hurt though.
Yeah,
that boy had COVID.
Yeah, all
had COVID,
shit,
man.
I wasn't feeling out here like, bro, you lost. Okay, cool. Like,
he had COVID.
He knew
he didn't look like he had COVID at the beginning of that race. All that.
But
why
did they let him run? Why did they let him?
Yeah, why are they letting him run?
And see, that's the thing. Like I tell folks, y'all know my saying. You hurt? Something wrong. Sit your ass down. Cause now when you lose, I don't want to hear no excuses. And that
how he was and how he was talking.
Right there, if you knew you had COVID, hey man, you should just say, I gotta pull out this race.
Should have just sit down.
You performed and didn't do good. Or now I got COVID. That's just
they kept it under wraps. Kept it under wraps until he lost.
It's not exactly. It's not a good look. Like
he didn't care about nobody else's well-being.
Like when everybody loses a Super Bowl, I'm hurt. Like all the excuses.
I played through a torment excuse.
All the excuses come out when you lose.
I don't want to hear that.
Listen,
he said in that press conference, the man tell him to talk your shit. Oh, when I go around the corner, nobody's catching me. I'm beating all of them. Yeah, all right.
But for me, it's like the antics and the shit talking. His wins aren't impressive to me. It ain't like you gapping. It ain't like you gapping people. Like
But
That
what
that
Usain
100
Bolt
meter
was doing was
100 meter final
unreal.
could have went to
Like,
anybody.
Oh yeah, like yo, what we
listen,
witnessed, we'll never see that again. Ever.
realistically, the 100 meters is not supposed to be no gap race though. Like what Usain Bolt was doing to people is unheard of. Like, no, he still won. He's still the fastest man on earth. So like,
But he wasn't.
you don't
But
want
he
him to
wasn't
gap.
like the antics and the shit talking. Like he's not dominant.
He won. He won.
And,
Okay,
and you
but
know,
it wasn't dominant. But like, did
it's
he really back up what he was saying?
I put it like this, and the runners that we're used to seeing, like the what's the guy named what's his name, Tyson
Gay.
what the Justin Gallatin, they were dominant, for past Olympics and stuff like that. Him, I feel like it's gonna be a short run. I feel like it's gonna be very short.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that much better than the competition.
I don't think he's that much better than dude from Jamaica. And Bolt say he next up.
and what's next for me for Noah is that I'm gonna let you go ahead and get on your live, whatever media platform you want to get on, and address the world champs.
The world champs of what?
The world champs of what?
Yeah.
It's only right. It's only right.
It's
Yeah.
right now, like USA came out and did what they're supposed to do. Hey man, get them
Right.
That's all I want. That's all I want. The world champs of what? Whoa.
They said he the reason they came together. Because when
Yeah,
he said that, NBA Twitter was going crazy.
Yeah, on actuality, because it's like, yeah,
If he go on live and take credit for that,
got embarrassed after FIFA, and then he was like on some, the world champs or what? Like,
Y'all didn't see what he posted today?
What did he post?
That he's COVID free.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now he good.
Yeah.
he corny.
He is.
And that's why I think it's crazy, because he just got COVID this week.
I think gone in 3 days.
That's what I'm saying. I had COVID before. You still feel that junk for a little minute. Like, that's what I'm saying.
And you in a different country and it's already gone?
And if he had COVID for real, he had it bad. All that falling on the ground he been doing,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, yo.
Out of millions of people, you the only one with COVID.
And I get it. And I just got it when I got there. Come on,
right before the 200.
You the only person with COVID?
Right before the race.
Right.
I see a mask out there. You the only one with COVID.
No, he did. Yeah, he did have a mask.
But he only wore a mask after the fact.
Exactly.
Right.
Like I said,
he said he had COVID 2 days before that run.
Listen,
and that's the first time you've seen him with a mask.
All I got to say is that he knew once he turned that corner, he was gonna lose.
Well, he already knew his excuse then.
He already had in his mind, it's like, bro, I gotta make up an excuse. As soon as they cross that line.
Oh boy.
I gotta make up something.
And he just dropped.
Roll on the ground, all kind of stuff.
He was rolling out.
I thought,
come on, man.
I thought he even about to have some kind of attack or something. I'm like, he hyperventilating. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, it looked like a heart attack type of thing going on. How he was acting.
Oh, he got COVID.
The only way for him to redeem himself is in 2028. So I mean,
2028.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. As we close the curtain on Olympics 2024, we got the women playing in the gold medal match in the morning. But let's hit what are the expectations? What's new in 2028 when LA hosts the Olympics? We hit it earlier. We talked about with Michael Phelps, and the weed thing. Do y'all think what happens when you go to states that weed is legalized?
Olympic is basically their own business, their own thing. So whatever rules they have set in place, that's what it's gonna be. So they be like, no weed, no nothing like that. than and what's going on with the athletes.
Why would you do that in a state where you know it's legalized? I mean, I understand it's like the biggest, like one of the biggest markets and great weather, but why?
I think America, we might get embarrassed. I just feel like everybody gonna be unfocused.
Nobody's not in Vegas.
Everybody staying in their own hotels and all kind of niggas. It's gonna be packed. They're gonna be partying. I just think they're gonna be unfocused. I just think everybody gonna be unfocused. That. Oh my god! I think in the back of my head, I'm like,
they're not like us.
I think 2028 gonna be a shit show, bro.
Everybody and they mama gonna be out in LA. Promise.
All your family members, everybody can't travel over there, but instead, man, everybody about to be there, bro.
That traffic about to be terrible.
Spirit Airlines going crazy.
Niggas not gonna be focused.
Spirit Delta going crazy.
Yeah,
going crazy. But like, not to make it like so political, but like, how do y'all feel about like having all those countries here?
I think something bad gonna happen.
Damn, what you mean?
Like,
no,
bro, me so bad. That's crazy,
bro. It's just after 9/11, bro. That's like having. It's like inviting strangers into your house. Like
what?
Like, we inviting all these people in our house. Like, huh?
And then we had a few funny things going on over the past year and a half too, with the little balloon and all kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I got one eye open around here. Like, what's going on?
When's the last time we had it in the States? Was that Atlanta?
Atlanta, yeah, Atlanta. And the world 10 times crazier now. So
yeah, it's like, a lot that happened since then.
Yeah,
and what? 4 years from now, we'll be about to elect a new president.
Yep. It's gonna be too much going on, bro. Yeah, don't probably need to move that. It's gonna be too much. It's too much going on.
I mean,
bro.
but then, like, LA is probably like the biggest city that's able to hold it outside of Atlanta. To be honest, like
that might be a distraction. The Olympics might be a distraction. Kendrick gonna be out there. See, he should have had "They Not Like Us" then.
That would have been the anthem. They're not like us.
That would have been.
I promise you that though. LA, you already know who performing. Snoop.
Oh yeah.
Kendrick.
Snoop Dogg, the biggest. He gonna be the biggest distraction of them all. in LA,
Dr. Dre
in LA.
Oh man,
I bet you they're gonna do a concert. I bet you it's gonna be a concert. I bet you.
Yeah, everybody.
And they're gonna show it like it's a regular Olympics. Like they're gonna show it.
Mm-hmm. That's just gonna be a big party. I won't go.
I think.
I want to go to see how it is. I want to experience that firsthand.
2020 Olympics, the guys, the 4-Win podcast, we will be there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, reporting to you live.
Yes, sir.
Ambience.
Like them boys say, this is not a prediction. This is a spoiler.
We
will be there.
But yeah, man, like we said, what are y'all expectations? 2028. We know that that the Olympics is added in flag football. You know what I'm saying, and that's new. What are y'all expectations for 2028? We already know that Bron and Steph more than likely not gonna be there, so we're gonna have a new USA basketball team. A lot of the people who ran this year, they're gonna be 4 years older. So I mean, are you expecting a big change? Are you expecting, a lot of them to go through training and be able to withstand? What are y'all predictions?
My prediction would have just to keep it short and sweet. That I think that it's gonna be more challenging next time because, like you said, like our best athletes, our faces, like they're old now, like they're not gonna be competing next time. So it's gonna be interesting to see the young talent that we have coming up. Maybe we'll have somebody step into the spotlight, step into that role and be like, hey, I'm here. Like, we still can do this.
Right.
Or we might, like you said, might get embarrassed. We might have a down year because we don't got together. But I don't know. I think it's exciting because it's always exciting to see who's going next.
Right.
Next man up. Next woman up.
Who's going to be next? I think that's the exciting part about it. Like, regardless of whether we win or lose, like, you know, we can be like, okay, like, hey, like that, my man's raw. Like, she did a great job. Like, I think that's the most exciting part that I'm looking forward to.
Right. I would say what I'm looking forward to most is the flag football. I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to set that up. And I know 10%, 100% we're going to win because of the people we have in the NFL that are American. Yes. we got Tyreek Hill.
This is what
Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson.
But this is what I will say.
Flag football is a different game.
That's what I'm
saying. You telling me somebody from China go man cover Tyreek Hill?
But hear me out. I feel like flag football is one of them things that anybody can play.
Strategic, real strategic.
That's how I really feel about flag football. That's why I'm not gonna say, oh, yeah, we're gonna just beat everybody down. Flag football is actually like there's some people that know how to play flag football.
They don't know how to play football.
Yeah. But flag football is I feel like it's
flag football, you gotta get shifty.
Yeah, bro. I played intramural and I was not good. Like, bro, like, cause you cannot be running around like it's like you got pads on. Like you can't run nobody over.
Cause that's
you gotta understand your route, you can't run a traditional post. You can't run no fly route. I mean, you can run fly routes, but you know, they rushing.
All right, going off that premise now, you know how many shifty, skilled position players we have in the NFL that are not going to get touched. You're telling me somebody from China, somebody from Great Britain going to lock up Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Saquon Barkley out the backfield, Lamar Jackson at the QB spot. However they have it set up, if they got a sack timer or however, like they're not going to stop our skill players alone. I know they're probably not going to
think they shouldn't play.
Why not?
Because we have a flag football team.
True.
So I don't think they should play, and I don't think it's worth them getting hurt. Like the potential risk of getting hurt. Like you got to think about it.
We
don't know those years. We don't know who's gonna be in a contract year.
You saying that? I don't think it's a good idea. And because the Olympics going on now, and the season starting in like about 3 weeks.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so
that's right before the season too.
Right before the season, so training camp. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
What, you think Andy Reid gonna let Pat Mahomes go and play in some flag football tournament?
Yeah, ain't no NFL players gonna be in there then.
Yeah, I think you're gonna treat it like the 3-on-3 basketball team.
But then another thing is like all the names we said now, like 4 years, like they about to hang it up too.
Jetta?
Right.
Like Tyreek and who else we said? Tyreek and them boy, like Stephon Diggs, like they're gonna be hanging it up.
They could get retired NFL players.
So maybe they get retired players, you know?
Yeah, you know,
Canada might get the CFL.
Yeah.
No, they can't do that. You have to be from a country to play.
No, you have to have residency.
Well, yeah.
Right. If they're on the team.
I don't think that counts, bro. That doesn't count, bro. I don't think that counts.
I don't know. We don't know the correct, but that'll, like I said, I'm the same way. I think I'm very. I want to see how they're gonna do the flag football thing. Like Palmer said, you know, I want to who's gonna be the new face. You know, who's gonna turn heads and who's gonna be the new guy to take the torch for the USA.
Right.
Simple as that.
And I'm gonna squeeze in one more thing about USA basketball. Like, do you think that Joel Embiid playing for Team USA this year, does that change anybody else's mind to be like, I might just go and do that? Like,
he doesn't. Him particularly, I don't think he helps any country win. I don't think his play style. He's very ball heavy. I don't think he helps any team. But I think there's a lot of players that if they actually dig into their what's the shit called when you try to find out your family? The damn
the ancestry.
ancestry. I think.
Right.
I mean, you never know who can play for the U.S.
I mean,
Right.
but everybody that plays in NBA now, they have they have citizenship in the USA, so that makes them qualified
to play.
for
Yeah.
like I said, like I'm interested in seeing that if anybody else is going to follow in his footsteps and be like, hey, I want to get gold medal, let me go play with Team USA.
Or I
But
got a possibility to be the man.
But you gotta.
Yeah, I possibly be a man, like mess around. Giannis be like, hey, like I'm gonna do this with y'all, like, cause he predominantly.
But I don't think he never. Like they said with the Olympics, bro. People from different countries take that playing for your country.
different.
Like they take that serious. Like
Yes.
Right.
they're not. That's why everybody. That's why Joel Embiid gets the backlash that he's get. Like
You think they take it serious enough to ban you from the country?
yes.
Nah,
Yes.
ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They
Nah.
have the power to do that.
You think
Bro,
they would?
they
You
want
think they would actually
Who
do
did
that?
they get? Who did they
That's
get mad?
petty. That's
Matter of
petty.
fact, I think a coach got mad. Was that Pablo Banchero when he played the FIBA? It was somebody on the FIBA team, and they got mad because they didn't play for their country.
Paulo?
Yep.
I think it was Pablo. It was somebody on that FIBA team, and they got mad because they was even like whoever the mayor or whoever's over like was like talking like bad about him. Like,
Yeah,
But he can't take his citizenship away though.
I mean,
He can't be like,
yeah, you can't take it away, but I mean they ain't gonna show you no love.
but
Right.
but it's the same position here. Like, say if Kevin Durant has citizenship in Canada, and you talking about that old LeBron stuff, said we get this band together, he be like, nah, I'm gonna play for Canada, boy. Talking about the scrutiny that he will get for choosing Canada over the U.S.
right.
Right.
That makes
And
sense.
especially with you playing in the NBA, like
I'll be right there with him,
a United States-based league.
boy.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. That's something I need to look up though. I don't know how that works though, because I feel like if it was as simple as that, Shea would have been on team. He would have been on Team USA.
I think Shea. No. I think Shea is one of those players who actually want to beat them.
Yeah.
Like
Same thing with Jokic. Like Jokic.
yeah, they not
definitely
with that.
Jokic.
They're
Yeah,
not
go
with
for it.
that click. They're not with that click shit. They wanna beat them.
I ain't mad at Joel for
Right.
choosing. I want to get that gold medal. I don't care.
You saw how them boys looking at him today?
I wouldn't care. I'd be like, boo me. I don't care. I won. I don't care. Boo me. Like,
Right.
I don't
Gold.
care.
And then he going back to the next Olympics.
Yeah.
He say he going to.
He already said what team he going to?
Yeah, he said it's not Team USA.
Is it Cameroon?
Cameroon or something like that. He was like, he already made his decision that Cameroon's gonna be like his next
You don't care.
Yeah, AD played better anyway. And B had that one good game against Serbia. And B had that one good game against Serbia.
Joel been
And he
balling.
was
That Serbia game, we went down.
Yeah.
Boy, Joel been
He was
balling.
going crazy. But this game just disappeared.
He
All right, James. So, go ahead.
He hardly even played during the game, but yeah, that's all I wanted to squeeze into with the last bit of that Olympic talk just now.
All right, James. So, what did you make a comment on? Your expectations for 2028. Anything you looking forward to?
For me, I'm just looking forward to see what's the basketball team gonna look like. That's my biggest thing. I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Right.
I feel like we're gonna be.
Definitely.
I feel like we're gonna be ass.
Damn.
What I'm getting in my head, I feel like we're just gonna be bad. I feel like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's gonna boycott the Olympics. Like, I just feel like
talk about that today. We don't think
about
they're
that
playing. We don't think they're playing.
Oh man.
I mean, to be real with you, man, if I was listening to them, bro, I wouldn't play either. Because if I'm Jaylen Brown and my mom, I'm like, oh, they ain't playing my dog. Oh, soon just
I feel like
can we get touchdown back in Boston? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We ain't playing no more.
I ain't gonna lie. That boy might go.
I'd have been
That
gassing.
boy might go full this year. I ain't about to lie.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. You see what Jeff T said on his podcast? He said, Boston fans, if I was y'all, I would thank Steve Kerr and Team USA because they just brought y'all another championship. Because in my mind,
They woke up and
we're gonna go full this season.
I think, but I also do believe with just a little off topic though. But I felt like playing in the Olympics this year, everybody who played, and most of them are on teams that are in a position to contend for a championship. I feel like this NBA season is going to be so much better this year. Like, I feel like
for the players who played,
because most of them are on teams that's going to compete for a championship, right. And I just felt like everyone got even with Anthony Edwards, like you got the be around
just being around that great skill set
and the level of competition during practice, and like you see how he practices and how he shoot around and stuff. I feel like a lot of those young players are going to take the game more serious.
Yeah, they're gonna take. I feel like they'll take like a lot of Bron habits. You know, they get to actually see how KD, works on his shot. Each day and stuff like that. So I feel as though seeing it firsthand versus playing against it, especially for Ant, is going to be very beneficial for him. I think he makes a big leap, another leap this year. But yeah. So if you are you upset? You win a gold, but you Hallie and Derek White and you ain't playing the gold medal game. Are you mad?
I mean, all actuality, like
he shouldn't be mad.
It all depends. It all depends on the individual though. Like Hallie posted today, like.
No, would you be mad, Palmer? Would you be mad?
I'll be mad. I ain't care.
I need at least 1 minute. I need at least one.
I'm a competitor. I feel like if I'm here on the team, like I want to play. That's just me.
It ain't even all that. I could have seen if I was just a bad mismatch and I couldn't play in this game. Who in France I'm a bad mismatch against? That would be my thing. So you telling me you ain't about to play because you think I'm a bad mismatch?
But low key though, that's not even a thing with Hallie. Like Tyrese ain't played but one game.
But I mean that's it. But see him, I think he already took that in. He's young. Even when AD played his first year, how good he was.
I understand the experience, but I could have stayed home and work on my game. Y'all brought me all the way out here for 5 weeks.
But the thing is for them to learn.
He's reserved though.
When they take over.
But then there's the thing, that part like James said, like there's I'm seeing how these greats are working right now. Like I can incorporate that to my game and I can take my game to the next level. But then you look at it, I think for the old heads like KD, Bron, and Steph, like I motivated them to be like, I'm ready to compete against these same dudes that I just want to go better. So like, yeah, like I think everybody's gonna be motivated and ever. Like, yeah, like
it's gonna be a great NBA season. I feel like.
All right, well, guys, listen. As we come to the close of another great episode, we want to remind you guys to stay tuned in with the For the Win podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you stay locked into the socials. As we continue to put out content for y'all, we ask that you continue to support us, man, and show us love. And before we close out, anything you guys want to say before we let the people go?
Good.
Book and KD winning a ring. High level basketball was being played.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, but
my boy got a chip on his shoulder now. MVP.
Hey man, like we always said, man, we appreciate the love y'all been showing, the support. And as we close this pod out, we want to say it's been a great week of the Olympics. Congratulations to all the medal winners. Congratulations to all the countries who came out and supported and came out and competed, man. And we're gonna end our pod like that, man. We'll catch y'all next time.